Okay, this is 93, 91 Mira Del Rio. Same floor plan as the other one we just did, so you're familiar with the house and the costs. Only this end of the neighborhood, this backs up to the river. It's got this giant oak tree, and that's the levee behind it. So even though the street has a yellow line in it, you know, there's not that much traffic here. Yard needs some work. That fence there, which is a garbage can enclosure, I would consider taking the front parts of it down to open up the yard a little bit. Could use some paint. I think the roof is okay. We'll go up top and take a look at the deck and everything. Again, I think we're going to see railing costs like we did on the other house, so let's, you know, talk about what those costs are. I'm not seeing any pest work here. Got a laminate in this front room. Whether or not you want to keep it. Carpet's trashed. Tiles mediocre. There's a half bath here that's been winterized. There's no light in here. This cabinet could be cleaned, or you can just replace it all. Toilet looks decent. This cabinet area here, I'm thinking you want to take it out, because it was made half-assed. Oh, and this is a hole into the garage. I saw this house at an auction. A guy who was doing auctions who didn't know what he was doing. And anyway, that needs to be studded up. And then here's the kitchen. And here's another hole for a refrigerator recess, which kind of works. That could be cleaned up a little bit. So the kitchen, actually, the cabinets look in pretty decent shape. If they could be cleaned up. The hood situation here is very strange. So you might want to think about what to do with that. If you got rid of that thing and put a nice hood, you might be okay. And then this section out here, this patio is absolutely not cutting it. They glued plywood to concrete. So the whole thing, the walls and the ceiling and everything needs to be taken out and demoed. And then there's stairs from the upper section. And I'm going to go up there and see if they're code at all. I mean, I don't see any railing. There's a shed back here. The stucco looks good. That tree is just humongous. That might make it a no-go. There is a compressor down here in the side yard. Here's the river levee. Very typical. So it's actually a pretty cool location. You got a gate out to the river. These are actually nice. There's a vinyl. Nice Blomberg sliders or something like it, but they're single pane. And the windows are all single pane.